All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all right. It's the third day of week 2, and welcome to today. So let's start our stand-up. I hope everyone is doing good. This is our chance to hold up together, share our progress. If there is maybe any question, any challenge, or anything you'd love to share so far, this will be the chance. But before that, and that Kerod will be here assisting that. So before that, let's just do a small recap of yesterday. How was yesterday and what we have today? Then we go on. So yesterday we had stand up. After stand up, we had day 2 tutorial, creating job descriptions like a road, and then community building session. The CBS did not have that much attendance. I would argue maybe if today we can try to attend. It's just there for our connections, our networking, for us to be bonded together as a community, for us to even help each other, for us to have fun and relax together. That's why we have that session specifically. So I would love if people would be joining. It's just fun moment, just like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You can come and share in case maybe we have a challenge there, just share. Yeah, we want to know more about you, and I guess you also need to know more about other people. We have to create this community not only here in this program, but also in the future. After this program, what will happen? Are we going just to depart like that? Are we just going to end it with that? Of course, no. So we have to create friends here. We have to create this family, this community. And of course, after here, after the program, you guys are going to join the alumni, 10 Academy alumni. So imagine you joining there alone, like you didn't connect to someone, you didn't network to people. So that's why we have those specific session there, community building session. It's not always like that. Sometimes it's kind of vibe and something, but remember we are starting, so we keep on like spicing it up. But if you also have some other ideas, please feel free to share. Like, what can we have as a CBS? What can we have that can bring together people that can build that community? Yeah, I get that is hard. Yeah, so after community building session, we had day 2 tutorial about time management and prioritizations. And then we had a group discussion on week 2, if I'm not wrong. I think we had it, yeah, Q&A by Radiate and Kerod. And then independent challenge work. The independent challenge work is always just your free time to work on your task, on your challenge and everything. Yeah. That's why it's there. So today, we don't have that long schedule as well. So we having this stand up, of course, which we end at 11:30. That's East African time. Then community building session. Today's CBS is going to be 12 p.m. East African time. That means 9. Yeah, 9 UTC, 9 a.m. UTC. So we have day 3 tutorial screening CVs, and then independent challenge work, and we have challenge submission. Technical challenge submission is today. We'll be open today on 10x. So that's pretty much it on our side. I think now we can hear from you. What's the progress so far? Are you coping up with the program? Is there any challenge? Is there any question maybe you have about yesterday or anything? And I guess we even have some people who are very, very new, maybe to the program. Maybe they joined today or yesterday or a few days, and maybe they haven't caught up with the program. Maybe you might have questions and some worries. We are here to assist on that, and Kiro will be answering the questions. So let's see if there's anyone ready to speak. I would love if everyone would share just a few seconds. If you are unable to speak, we understand you might be maybe in a place where you can not be able to speak. You can always share the chat box. Yeah, I can see Maele already shared. That's amazing. So we go on and read, but if you're ready, just raise a hand for us to follow the queue there. We go ahead. Anyone ready? As I'm reading out Maile's what shared. Hello, I haven't been able to join the session for the last 2 days. When I looked at the shared files, I didn't see any support apart from the challenges. I would like to know if there is no support. If so, can we have them? I also haven't seen any recording from this week on the YouTube channel. Can we please have them so we can do the challenge? Yeah, we are sorry for that, Maele. I think Kirodi will be reflecting on this. But on YouTube, let me check again. If we don't have the recordings yet, I think we can follow up on that by today. Yeah. Kirodi, do you want to say anything about that as well?
Maybe. Okay. If you're available, I can go. Yeah, I will. I was about to say there is a about the recordings. You're right. I have checked the recordings before. I let 10 minutes or something. They're not uploaded, but you can expect it to be uploaded within 1 hour or within specific time because that is not the yeah, usual way that we do. Okay, where videos are going to be uploaded within 1 or 2 hours after being recorded. So yeah, sorry for that, and they will be uploaded. And also for the files, uh, I think okay, I'm going to check for the files. But if they are not uploaded there, we're going to upload them again. Also the files, yeah, for both the challenge. So for the question that there will not be any support and things. Of course, there would be supports. Like we're going to share you the both the slides and the recordings. Also, we're here for support. You can ask any questions on uh, the on week 2 or on every week's channel, and also you can tag us and you can ask us individually if you have any question. So yeah, I'm going to check for the videos and for the videos are not uploaded, they will be uploaded, but I'm going to check for the documents. Mail Ahmed, I think yeah, I think I got your point. If you have another question or point, you can ask, but we would like to say sorry for both of them. And Emilian, I think you're muted for the last session of 2 days.
Yeah, I think I was muted. Uh, the document part of the last session, 2 days.
Uh, Good morning, everyone. Uh, uh, what do you mean by document support? Do you mean the slides? If you are talking about the slide, we will share them. But on my side, more of the work was done by when we were practicing on how to create job descriptions and so on. The slides were there for just introduction part, but they will be shared. They should be shared by now. But if they are not, they will be shared in 2 minutes maximum.
I think Reddit is working on that. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, we have Mide. But I think Mele, we good. Are we good? That's all maybe. Or Mide.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Mide.
Okay, so my question is kind of coming late, but I just want to confirm. So I'm still trying to, I do understand the week 2 task and everything, and I hope I submit it before the deadlines and all. But I just want to know for the week 1 task, I'm still working on it. Is it still possible for me to submit it after I'm done with it? I mean, it doesn't have to count for marks or whatever, but just to know that I've submitted it. Is it still possible? Will it still be possible for me to submit it after I'm done working on it? Hello?
Okay,
Um,
so
Yeah.
yes,
yeah.
Reddit.
Okay.
Okay, Mide, yeah,
Did
you
you
can
get the
go on forward.
question,
I
please?
was about to say yes, you can submit if you've done your week
Oh,
1 challenge again. Yeah, you can submit. It is open for submission.
okay, then. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you. I think Adesami, you want to say something? Sorry, I muted you. You can unmute yourself maybe if you want to say something. Adesami from Boy. If not, it's fine. Uh, do we have anyone else maybe with a question or challenge? Okay. So what about sharing the progress of how is it like 2 to 3 words would make it good? Anything? We have Bernal, we have Eric Mkunz. Eric, how are you? Is everything fine? Eric Mkunz. We have Kevin Rono. Yes, Mide.
Okay, so this isn't about the tasks or anything, but I just want to know if the program is there, are there plans for, I don't know. I understand that there are group discussions that has been put into the official timetables and all, but is it possible, or are there plans for um grouping us into individual smaller groups just to, I don't know, interact more and be able to have one-on-one little sections, little groups to discuss things with without, escalating before we absolutely have to escalate them to the mentors and the tutors. I don't know if it's something the program can consider or if it's already into consideration, if it's already been put into consideration for us to like within the those of us learning, for us to have little groups where we can, you know, pick each other's brains and just interact and discuss things. And then if maybe if the issues are kind of too much for us to understand, we can then escalate them to the mentors. So it's just a suggestion or just a question to know if this is something that can be considered or is being considered already.
Amazing. Ready? Do you want to talk about that? Okay, okay.
I
Just to reflect on that one. So far we haven't had just to put you in a smaller group and work on it, but if you want, Slack is there just to facilitate your communication. And anytime you want to ask questions, you want to engage with people, the CBS is there to help you to do that, and Slack is there also to help you to do that. But what I would recommend and what we have seen working so far is to be active in Slack and on the sessions, especially the stand-up sessions, because stand-up sessions are we use the stand-up sessions to discuss about everything. We discuss about our progress. We discuss about our challenge, so that let's say if Mide had done the task 2 already, and let's say if Bernard is on stuck on task 1, if they both shared on the stand-up that Mide has completed task 2 and that Bernard is stuck on or is having challenge on task 1, this is where you communicate, or this is where you see who to talk to on Slack, right? So you can go ahead and talk to the Mide and so on and others just to get help. So this is more of a community learning. Uh, of course, the tutors are there to answer any questions, to help you at any time, but especially the CBS, I believe Emilian was talking about this one earlier. It helps you to get closer more and more, because we grow as a team, we learn as a team, and we do everything as a team. So I would advise you to actually use the stand-up, especially, and Slack, especially in the beginning, to use the CBS sessions to get to know each other and to get comfortable with each other, and then to use the stand-ups to communicate your progress, so that if others could be able to ask you or help you. So did I answer your quick question? So we don't organize, we don't normally organize in a smaller group so far. We haven't done that. But this has been working for us and for previous batches.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, you didn't answer the question, but why I asked was because the week one I was absolutely overwhelmed by the whole technical part of the task as I had no experience with it. And I remember chatting like about 6 people that I knew that from the stand up and from the discussions they had actually progressed with tasks, and none of them, some of them replied and none of them offered to actually assist me. So that was why I was, before I actually had to absolutely escalate it to one of the tutors who then helped me during the weekend, which I felt bad about because I felt like I was disturbing her during the weekend. But why I brought it up was because even amongst us, we co-learners, the people I reached out to that I knew had completed the task were not, I don't know if they just didn't want to, or, but I knew they had completed the task. So that was why I brought it up. But then thank you for addressing it, for answering my questions anyway.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for raising it. It's definitely interesting. And one thing that I want to say is, you can literally take the tutors at any time, like at any given time, and you do not consider it as disturbing. We will get back to you. We do love to help the trainees, and we love to learn with you guys. So do not feel that way. So we are always ready to answer. We are always, even the previous batch, we used to have sessions on Sundays and so on and so on. They used to text at even 11 in the morning. So like, don't worry about it. So if we are available, we will definitely reach back. And for the trainees, I believe week one is almost always the first 2 to 3 weeks is almost always time to get used to the program, right? So this is new. Uh, I don't think, I don't believe that any of the trainees had this kind of training. That's just my belief. But so it takes time to get used to. So uh, don't think that the rest of the training is going to be like this. I don't know if maybe if Emilian would remind us past, even for just, of course there are other trainings, but for U2J the past batch was were so close and were helping each other so much. They used to go, to have a meetup when they were in the same city. They used to have a meeting every time and so on and so on. So you will get used to each other, but with time. So I do understand that since it's the first week or the second week, things might not go as planned. But if you stick with us and if you stick with the program, you will definitely see how things will change. So we do know how what we are doing. So yeah, especially the CBS sessions help with the communication part. I will definitely say that. So the CBS helps bring people together, be comfortable with each other, and get to know each other more. So I will just say that. Maybe Emilian could add more on that one. But yeah, thank you for raising that, Miri.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you, Kirod. I think you have actually tapped on everything. So, as you said, stand up is the focal point. Like it's everywhere where you can even know people, know who to approach, know who can help you, know who can help, even like or how you can help. But maybe shedding more light on this. Of course, as he said, U2J, other batches, people have been really helping each other. But it doesn't mean like, yeah, we can still do that here. We're starting and we still have 10 more weeks. So I guess things will work out actually. So in case you have any challenge, as he said, you can text anyone from the team. Not only tutors, you can text me, I can direct maybe in case you don't know who to text. You can even use the CBS channel, the All Community channel. It's very fine, you know. Whenever you feel bored, whenever maybe you're there, you have your free time. Even if you don't have a CBS channel there, just drop anything, you know. That channel is there for us to have fun, for us to connect, for us to have this community, for us to help each other. You know, maybe I might bring up a challenge, and maybe the challenge connects in a way of maybe the technical challenge or something, and people help each other there. So it's not just like I don't know how I can explain this, but I think you get it. So yeah, always reach out to anyone, anytime. Yeah, doesn't mean maybe we can or anything is fine. Like we are there to help. Yeah, and we enjoy this actually. Yeah. So I think that's it. If there's maybe more questions, I think we have answered your question, media, right?
Yes, thank you.
Amazing. Yeah. So I hope today's CBS then I will get more attendance. Yeah. So do you have any person to share? Any person to say anything? We'd love to hear from you guys. Anything you'd say here, like, but even if you say hi, I'm good, we'll be happy that you're good. You know, amazing, amazing. I'll say, okay,
Hello.
Adesani, then
Hi. I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
amazing. We are happy you're doing good.
I've been enjoying it really good. The first week, yes, I was able to submit. Even in fact, one was very funny because I had to submit by, I think that was .9, because I was trying everything possible to beat that time. So that one I was shocked that I submitted at exactly 9. But overall, I just want to also say thank you. Even as we progress on this, I am getting even more than I expected. It's been really an interesting journey coming into this, and I want to thank every one of you, the tutors. They've been doing a whole lot. I'm surprised that every day, new persons are coming in and they are still able to flow and bring these people up to speed. I know it's not easy. So for me, I've really had a very good time, and we're still in this week, and I'm still hopeful to gain even so much more from the program. So I'm doing very great, and I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing, Colin. That's wonderful. Yeah. Adesani, you want to say something? Then
Yeah.
Adesani, you go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, I want to say good morning, everyone. And I want to say it has been wonderful learning on this platform, and I, I have really enjoyed it, and I'm still enjoying it. And I just talking about the tax. I believe this second week has been very, very wonderful because first week I had it very tough. I couldn't meet up. I only submitted one not technical assignment, and but this week I hopefully I'll be able to beat and get all the tasks done. Hopefully, and then I really getting more, gaining more on this platform. Thank you very much, and I want to
Amazing. Thank
appreciate
you
all
so
the
much.
tutors and the conveners. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing. Tesfaye, you also wanted to say something?
Yes, Emilia. Thank you.
Yes.
I asked some question with Slack, and Killer gave me answer. And I want to ask him about the other task, which is regarding to create interview question and screen CV and the rest one. Is the procedure is the same or different? Can you give me some more brief about that?
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, yeah, sure. So So as I have said, starting from this week, we are going to be including every steps that you need to take, or an example steps that you can actually use in order to perform the tasks. And for, I believe, for the interview questions, creating interview questions by AI, there was a session on Monday that was given by Reddit, and the video will be shared. But basically, we have also shared an example prompt that you can use and detailed steps there. So if you have a specific question, I would love to answer it that way. But for screening the resumes or for the CVs, we have a session at I believe 1 in the afternoon in EAT, East African time. So you
Okay.
can make sure to join that one, and we can have a discussion about task 3. But for task 2 and task 1, the videos will be released, I believe, in 1 to 2 hours. I will be making sure to contact the team for that one. And if you have a specific question on the interview, creating interview questions and about creating the job descriptions, we will love to answer it right now. But for screening the CVs, we do have a session in the afternoon, so you can just join the session and we can have a discussion about it there.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Yes.
Maybe can I say something on this?
Yes. Yes. Of course.
Yeah, it is a little reminder, especially for the presenters. While they are presenting the slides, it was a very nice approach for us. It's good, but when they show us, especially using these IE platforms, in that case, they should at least give time while they are showing us the way how we can face the challenges to browse from those AIs. So at that point, they need to make a focus and they need to, stress on that point so that we can have a good understanding of that. That's my reminder. Thank you very much.
Okay. Maybe to add on this, I think you just say this week's tutorial was not about if the uh, like about preparing the interview question. It was just preparing an interview question. Okay, it was not related with AI. Just as a reminder, the session was not that specific session was not related with generating interview questions with AI. Okay, we've just seen how to write a good AI, how to generate a good interview questions only. Maybe yeah, Kerod, I heard you maybe saying like if the refer suggestion was related with that, I just wanted to say that. In Tarafa, you can give the suggestion in the middle of any sessions. If it was recorded or if it was being given, you can just raise your hand and say that if on that specific session, so that we can just pause there and do as how you have recommended. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Amazing. Alessandro, if you want to say something as well.
Yes, I just want to ask some questions about the generating of interview questions. I want to, because we have different departments as in the organization, and I want to ask, is the interview question going to be a general question for her, or going to generate the interview question based on the department, specifically each department for has its own interview questions? That's what I want to ask. Thank you.
Okay. Kirod?
Yeah, sure. So I believe I was having a bit hard time hearing the whole thing, but I think the question was about the interview questions and the general and the specific ones, right? Did I get it right? Adisanam?
Yes, yes.
Good.
Is it
Okay, yeah. Go on, please.
okay? what I'm trying to ask is that the interview question that will be generating for the department, are they going to be general for all, or we're going to do it departmentally by department, eh, questions per each department?
Oh, yes, yes. So the general questions are just questions that you ask to get to know the interviewee or the candidates and get to know if he's a good fit. So these are just general questions about culture fit, about if he's a good fit for the company as a whole and his work ethic and so on and so on. So it could be about how do you just express yourself, tell us a bit about yourself, tell us about your teamwork ethics, and how do you solve, what is your problem solving process, and so on and so on. So these things are not just restricted for one department, but rather they can be used for the whole department. So for you can ask them for the finance department, you can ask them for the HR, the IT department, and so on and so on. So these are the set of questions that are general. And for the department specific questions, you're gonna take the job description and the job competencies, and we have already given the prompt on the challenge document, and you can just pass that to the AI, to the LLM, and it will generate the department specific questions. So the department specific questions should be specified for each department. So for the finance department, you could ask them about the let's say the softwares that they use while like doing some financial for instance, Page3 is a famous, I believe, software for accounting. So you can ask them if they are comfortable with that software, or you can ask them their process of budgeting and so on. And you can ask the IT department what is his debugging process and so on and so on. So these are just the department specific questions. So make sure to specify under each, so you can either you can just write the general interview questions under one subtitle, and you can give subtitles for each department. For the finance department, you can just give it a finance department subtitle, and under that you can specify or write the interview questions that you would ask the finance department specifically, and for the same thing goes for the rest of the departments. So was that clear, or did I go off track?
No, yeah, that's okay. It's okay. That's okay.
So if I didn't answer it, please just ask and let me try. Maybe read it.
Actually, you asked us part of it. If I want, if I will ask now, if in generating the specific interview questions, am I going to have the attachment of each of the job specification of the job description to the AI to work on and bring out the specific interview question for each of the departments?
So are you going to be using AI for each department when
Maybe like let me take this once. This on me. Like for the department, what department am I supposed to generate the interview questions? And those general questions, the answer will depend on the challenge document. Okay, so let's try to look at look at the detailed on task 2, which is on the challenge document. Task 2. Okay, so we need to generate, not generate. You were using the word generate, so I also got it from you. So it says general interview questions for each department and department specific interview questions for each department. It says so general interview questions for each department means So like, what are those? I feel like you cannot create. Yeah, let's just consider it for now. Let's just consider it. You're going to create a general interview for, like, general interview questions for all department, I guess, because if you're going to create general interview questions for each department, then it is going to be somehow similar, right? So yeah, for now, let's consider it that we're going to have one general interview question for all department, and we will create department specific questions for each. And the second thing that I want to address is that I prefer if you're not going to use AI. So there's nowhere mentioned in the document to use to generate the questions. Okay, so yeah, of course we're going to use AI, but I prefer, since the videos are going to be uploaded now, you can check. For people who haven't watched the video, you can go and check that. We have seen some methods, like specific methods, what type of questions are we supposed to generate, and write, and like, what are our expectations from the answers for about that question in things like that. So try to in detail. So try to write a question by yourself depending on those parameters, and then you can give it for AI, and like, in order to refine it or in order to check your grammar and things like that. But don't generate your questions using AI. I recommend that, because that was not part of the session and the tutorial. Adesanim, so I was trying to address two things. Have you given my point, and have I answered your question? So for all of you, I think, like, you need to generate
Okay.
one general question. I'm sorry again for using the word generate. You need to write one general question for all departments, and then make it specific department specific questions. Okay. So also on the numbers, you don't need to worry about the numbers. Like, you're not going to make it 1 in 2. Of course, 1 in 2 interview questions are not going to be enough, but try to be reasonable on the numbers and go on with your own number.
Okay, thank you, Redet. Actually, I saw AI that we can use AI in the tax. That's why that's why I asked the question that then if I'm asked where does the uses of AI comes in the interview questions.
Yeah, it says maybe use AI to stop.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, you also talk about slide videos. Are we going to upload videos as well? I'm not clear about that.
The videos, I was talking about the videos about the session. Uh, yeah. So you were telling me that there is a part to use AI for the interview question preparation. I'm trying to find that.
Yes. So I think it's better if we get back to you in the later session for on this question, because I'm
No,
seeing
actually,
confusion. Yeah, I'm seeing.
I have again. No, I don't think that you, like, it says use Gen AI for screening, for job, for refining the job description and things like that, but not for interview questions. I was also
Yeah,
searching it now. Yeah. Go on
Please,
to the document now. And again, okay.
let's
Carol,
read it. Yeah, let's get back to them on this one on the later session. I think that's better.
sure, yeah, of course. I'm going to yeah, we will be back for it specifically, but for the, like, what type of questions are we prepare? Are we going to prepare for? Are we going to prepare a general question for every department specifically on that? We're going to get back to you, and I think, yeah. Do you have another question, Adesani? Maybe if you're talking, Adesani, we're not hearing you. It's breaking, I
Sorry?
guess. Yeah, you can go on. Do you have another question, or weekly?
No, no. Since you said you're going to get back to me to us on this, no problem. I wait to get back with the response on that.
Okay.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Edith and Carol. There's someone joined just right now, and we are just wrapping up. I think Ishimwe Sawojise. Hey, Giselle, how are you? Can you hear me? Giselle Ishimwe, just been right now. Maybe you had a question or something.
Okay, I'm doing good.
Yeah. How are you doing? How is your week? How is the program so far?
So this week I've been busy. That's why I was not able to attend the course this last week. Maybe I'm trying to catch up with this week.
Okay, but did you check maybe you can consider checking on YouTube? I think the session will be uploaded in like 2 or 3 hours maximum. You can check what people have done there. Maybe you'll be able to catch up. Very good.
No. Okay, I will check the YouTube channel.
Amazing. Umunsi mwiza rero.
Murakoze, namwe musinzi.
All right, I think that's it for today. Maybe we wrap up in case there's another person with a question. You can always reach out on Slack. People they are ready to assist. So have a good day. We meet in the CPS in just a few hours, a few minutes. Bye. Have a good day.